Hey
I'm gonna
everyone,
try.
welcome to another episode of iCarly. I'll shut up.
Okay, I'm still refreshing. Uh,
Welcome to another exciting episode of Sonic Likes Bananas.
okay, I'm okay. We are live now. Okay, I'm. All right, there we go. All right, welcome everyone to Serenity Spring Festival 2025, day 3 of live streams. Woo! And of course, today it's a very, very special stream today because we are going to be doing a early celebratory stream for Andrew HVA because his birthday is this week. Woo!
Old.
Yeah. Hey.
My
It's
gosh,
it's
like
coming. It's coming.
yeah, but tell us like how does it feel to like reach this milestone birthday this year, Andrew? Like just tell us what you're feeling right now.
I am feeling all sorts of emotions. I'm feeling happy because it's like, well, hey, you're reaching this milestone. Brilliant. But also sad because you're getting old.
You're kind of like seeing the good and the bad. You're like, woohoo, milestone birthday. You're like, oh wow, I'm old.
Oh yeah. It's,
My back
it's
is
it's true.
broken.
No, it's true. It's true. As soon as you start your 30s, you start cracking, your legs are going, your back's getting like, oh, that's hot.
Oh
So,
my gosh, I know that feeling all too well. Like, I always have to massage my back. And like when I
exactly.
like I know that feeling. I'm like, man, sometimes I wish I was still young, you know? And you don't really feel it until you're like you hit your 30s.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. Because I remember when I was younger, it's like, oh, wake up, you're getting out of your bed, jumping around, bouncing off walls. And it's like, next thing you know, you reach your 30s and getting out of bed is a bit of a, I wouldn't say a struggle, but it's a little bit like, oh, there goes the cracks.
Imagine crushing your 30s. Ha ha ha.
Um,
All right. So this is just going to be, just learning more about you, Andrew, because this is, your birthday stream. And of course, I already gave you my questions ahead of time. But the first one is
yeah.
places you would love to travel to in the future. I'm so curious about this.
In the future. So if I want to time travel, oh my gosh, a time travel question. See, these questions are so like it gets you thinking on the spot. Oh,
How about you just
I
go
would.
time travel right now?
Yes, I shall time travel right now and travel some. um, places I would love to travel in the future. Well, first one that comes to my mind is Japan. I would like to check out
Ooh.
Japan. Um, I guess Mexico would be quite fun to visit. I'd like to probably visit Mexico.
Ooh.
Um, I mean, they're the first two that come to my mind first. So I don't, some reason I don't know. Yeah, Japan and Mexico is somewhere I'd like to visit.
Ooh. Like I'm very curious which part of Japan.
Oh, that's another good question. I guess like Tokyo.
I knew it.
Tokyo. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like I'm going to the country that made Sonic and Super Mario and all those popular video games. Like
Oh yes.
it's like I'm super excited for my trip to Japan. and stuff. So, so that's gonna be exciting. But yeah, Tokyo is probably like the heart of it, if anything, because most people don't really go to the other cities unless recommended by like people they know, you know. um
Yeah.
but I'm very curious, Andrew. Would you like are you like hoping to go to like maybe Tokyo Disneyland or something in Tokyo if you ever went in the
I
future?
would, yes, I would like to. I mean, why not? While you're down there, you might as well explore all the very exciting parts of Tokyo and check out the Disney stuff and Mario stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think the Universal Studios is in I think it's in Osaka. It's not like in Tokyo, but it's in Osaka, I think, from what I checked.
Oh,
Um for But yeah, I think they recently opened like Donkey Kong like area in Super Nintendo
oh
World over
yeah. See,
there.
I'd love to check that out. I want to ride that minecart. That'd be so fun.
Sounds like a Minecraft thing.
That was a
Yeah.
Donkey Kong thing first.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Donkey
know.
Kong.
I know, but
But
if you tell that to a kid, they're going to think Minecraft.
oh, that's
But
true.
if you tell us old folks, we're gonna say Donkey Kong, yeah.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, it was all about Donkey Kong.
Oh my gosh. But it's cool that you want to go to Japan and Mexico. Very interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
Japan is like it like Japan they are always going to get tourists because like it just has this atmosphere. It just has like this mystique about it, where it's like, "Oh, I want to go," you know. And the thing is that every time I see clips of like Japan with like people that like say, "Oh my gosh, there's like a Pokemon themed bullet train there." And I'm like, this is so Pokemonified. I was like, this is like it's so interesting over there in Japan. Like they really embrace like the anime and video games and stuff over there, like a lot. And I was like, man, how come US can't get this stuff?
Because the US
Yeah.
suck. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. And how come London can't get this stuff? Man.
Because London suck. No, I'm kidding.
London sucks.
All right. Here's the I know this next one you're like struggling with, but it's like bucket list of things you always wanted to do and haven't done yet.
Yes, so I've got on my list. I love to buy a blue bucket and put some lobsters in it.
Oh God,
Just
bro,
joking. I'm
bro,
joking.
bro.
Yeah, no, I had to think a lot about this actually, a bucket list, because it's I don't know, it's a hard one because there's so much you want to do in life, but time goes so fast that it's just like so much to do, but such little time, and it's like so for me, it was really hard to put this list together, but obviously traveling to different places would be nice. I like obviously Mexico on the list and Japan. Probably visit Switzerland again. I went there for a wedding, and it was very nice. The mountains. Maybe go up
Oh,
the mountain. Actually, yeah, that's gonna be my bucket list now. Go to the Switzerland again and climb one of those mountains. That'd be fun. Um,
ooh.
in fact, there's a lot of stuff going on in London that I did not know about until you, Leah, sent me those things. So I'll have to check out all those stuff.
Yeah, like for some reason on my Instagram feed, I kept getting stuff that's like stuff you can do in London. Let me send this to Andrew. And then you literally told me, I didn't even know these were here in London. I'm like, hey, I
Yeah.
was like, I was like, hey, I was like, I don't know what Instagram telling me. Instagram just gives
Oh
me a
God.
feed and I get like a lot of like London stuff, like things you can do in London. It's just interesting.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you look in the comments, a lot of people who also live in London are saying, I didn't know this happens. I didn't know that was going on. I didn't know about this. I've been here all my life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would like to
Posters
check
around the
out
streets.
Oh wait, what?
what.
They should put posters around the streets.
Well, actually, we do have. I don't know if you know about this. We do have the Space Invaders from Space Invaders, little aliens hidden around London. There's about a couple of them to find. I've found 3 of them so far.
Oh.
How long has this been going on?
It's been going on for for years. It's been around for a long time.
Oh wow.
So actually, that's on my bucket list. Find all the Space Invaders. Find all the London Space Invaders. There we go. It's on my list.
Nice. Any others? Any other things you want to do? In your bucket list.
I do have another one on my list, but I think it's going to be coming up later for another question because I realize there's a question about was it things? Can't see it. Basically about stuff in my life. So I'll leave that for later. That one. I guess get married one day. That'd be something on my bucket list.
Aww.
Aww.
It'd be nice to experience like my wedding. I'd love it to be a video game themed wedding. That'd be so fun. Everyone gets to be game characters.
Who wouldn't want a video game themed wedding? No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's Super Smash Brothers wedding style.
Yes. Smash Bros. Wedding. Yes.
The bride comes into the do 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 do.
That'd be great. I love it. I mean, who would I be? That's the question. Would I be would I be in a Sonic onesie, or would I be Luigi? I don't know.
Who do you main and who do you main?
Well, I main Sonic, and I also main Pyra and Mithra, but I can't stand around as Pyra.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? If I had to choose a character, I would go as Luigi. That'd be perfect. Luigi in a tuxedo. That'd be great. A green little tie, a green tux. That'd be fun.
Ooh, very
And then we'll have
interesting.
And then we can have a massive food fight at the end, but make it like a Smash Bros. Fight. That'd be very fun.
Like 3, 2, 1.
One, fight! Food fight everywhere. That'd be great.
And then you kind of wonder, oh my gosh, I wasted all my money on this.
I wasted all my money on food. And have a disco, have disco themes of all the video game tracks, like disco Mario music. That'd be fun. I find disco music of Minecraft music. There you go. You're happy now.
It's like this is for the current generation that's into this.
I was kidding.
Oh my gosh.
I stayed on that one for a long time. But no, yeah, I think that another crazy bucket list goal, which is I don't know if it's actually ever going to happen, but I love to reach Sonic's 100th anniversary at the age of 101.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh wow.
I would love to try and make it to 101, see Sonic's 100th anniversary, and talk to all the new generations about, like, I was there at the beginning. I saw Sonic way back on that Sega Mega Drive Genesis. That'd be so fun.
Wow, that's an interesting bucket list.
That's what I
Back in my day.
Back in my day, Mario and Sonic were enemies.
Oh my gosh.
Those days. I never
any
forget
other-
those days. It was back in school, actually. It was, you have to be a Mario fan or a Sonic fan. And it's like, if you're on the Mario side, the Sonic fans will hate you and all that stuff. It was crazy.
It's kind of like, what if you love both though? Are you just on the neutral? Neutral.
that's what was sad about it. Back then, no one would let you be like allowed to like both. It'd be like, oh no, you'd be on the Mario Nintendo side, you'd be on the Sega side, and you start arguing which console's better, which one had the best games. And I'm just like, I like both.
It's kind of like that meme. Why not both? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like, but I'm kind of glad now that like you can love both franchises without being judged anymore. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
they're a lot more friendlier now, so it
Oh
kind of
yeah,
quells like that that feud that they had back in the day, where it's like,
yeah. But to
okay,
be
it's okay
fair,
to do both.
to be fair, you have to blame Sega and Nintendo for that because they kept attacking each other in their commercials. So they
Aw,
kind of started the whole battle.
that's true. Yeah, that's very true. I do
Yeah.
agree. I've seen those very old commercials. I'm like, wow, you're not making
Oh
it
yeah.
so are you?
And look at
But
was it Donkey Kong Country 2? You have Sonic's shoes in the bin. So they really were stabbing at the each other with those games back then.
oh my gosh. But any other on your bucket list, or shall I move on to the next?
Nothing springs to mind at the moment. There might be more. There probably is actually more, but because I wasn't prepared on that question specifically, I'll leave
Let's
it as
write it
that.
down.
Okay, gotcha. All right, next question I have is long-term goals and aspirations in your career.
Oh my gosh, another hard question. Oh man, because the thing is,
Go
I
for it.
have goals, but I like to live. I guess you could say live like Sonic, where like you take one day at a time and just live in life as it is. Um,
Mm.
I hmm. Some of my long term goals, I guess, I would love to create my own TV show. I guess that's a goal.
Ooh.
I love to experience. I've got loads of ideas, and they're just sitting there. I did produce a television pilot once, a children's show um, called Learning with Pixie and Tim. I voiced both the fairies, Pixie and Tim. It was really fun.
Oh.
Combining live action footage with animated characters, learning about the world.
Mm.
That sounds like fun. Sounds like something I would love to watch as a kid.
Oh.
Mm. But no one picked it up. So it's just, I got this pilot now that just sits there like no one's ever really seen.
Oh,
I
interesting.
think it's time to put it on YouTube. There you go. That's a new goal. I'm going to put it live on YouTube at some point, and everyone can now see it, and hopefully then it'll get picked up.
Like, it kind of sounds like something it would be in like PBS Kids, because it's like learning and educational, you know?
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. When I pitched it to these producers and stuff and big companies in London, the biggest reason why they wouldn't pick it up is because the education stuff to it, the learning part of the show is what kind of scared them off. And I'm like, what?
What?
Oh, wow.
Ew, learning, let's run away!
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. That's exactly what it was. They're like, what? Oh, that kind of scares us. It's like, what?
That kind of scares. What? They
That's
were scared?
crazy.
They're scared
Yeah,
because
so
it's educational? What?
yeah, it was a weird feedback. So I had to kind of revamp it into like a kind of like it still has like educational elements to it, but it's now become more of an adventure show with there's now more fairy characters and they go on these adventures to collect teeth. They're now tooth fairies and they need the teeth to get something out of it to help their world or something. So it got rebranded to Away with the Fairies because that's a phrase when your mind wanders. So yeah, and we did storyboard that, and that does exist, but no one's seen it.
Man.
Interesting. Any Any other long-term goals?
Yes. Obviously, I got to voice in a film way back on the big screen. I'd love to do another one. I'd love to be in another film on the big screen and seeing your name again going up in the credits and hearing your voice on surround sound.
Mhm.
That's something I like to experience again. I'd love to do some more, I guess, like video games as well. That was quite fun. Oh, more on-screen stuff. I want to do some more on-screen work as well because I've had a taste of it with the short films. Even though I had a terrible time with someone's short film called Leash. Terrible experience, but it did get me an award. But my gosh, it was awful. As in awful making that film. My brother was doing the sound. He fell ill. We were filming through like the whole nighttime, and I was up for 24 hours. I was exhausted. It was crazy.
Oh wow. Oh
We got pushed to
wow.
our limits. Pushed to our limits.
Oh my.
That sounds like torture. We should sue
Oh,
him.
it felt. I'm gonna sue your ass.
Ooh, you swore. I'm kidding.
Is that a swear word? Is it classified as a swear word?
It can be. It can be.
Yeah, it can be.
Okay,
I didn't break the rules this time.
Okay, I'll retract that. Let's rewind and pretend I never said it. I said butt instead. There we go. I'm gonna sue your butt. There we go. But yeah, no, it was a hard filming because it was also super cold weather, and we were freezing to death as well. It was just crazy.
Oh. Oh
Have
wow.
I heard of this before?
Maybe I might have mentioned it once before, but
I think you have.
maybe I have. Whether I've said it in interviews or I've said it in a private chat, I do not know.
Yeah, it was probably in our private DM, maybe Doom.
I don't think it was. Maybe he mentioned it in maybe he mentioned it in the VA green room and maybe I don't remember. Do you?
I don't remember either. So I'm like I don't remember.
I can't remember my breakfast.
How can you not remember your breakfast?
I'm joking.
What to say?
Actually, wait. What did I have for breakfast?
Oh my god!
You're actually trying to think about it right
now. What else do I want to love to long-term goals? You know what? I would love the Sonic specials to get picked up. That would be great. That'd be a great feeling.
Ooh.
Picked up on what?
I know, Sega picks it up. That'd be great. And get it officially licensed. That'd be amazing.
Ooh, interesting.
Then again, you did unintentionally predict the first update in Frontiers in one of them.
It's still
so
scary.
True.
It's still scary
it's so
and
true.
ironic. It's the most ironic thing. I think Sega's been watching you, Andrew. They were like, "Oh, let's put this in the game. This is an interesting concept."
I know. That was weird. When they announced that, I was like, "Hold on a minute. This is my special. Cyberspace collecting songs. Hey, wait a minute."
It was so ironic when I saw that. Like when I saw the actual trailer revealing, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then you predicted other stuff, and it's still scary to this day, Andrew, that you're predicting stuff. It's like, oh no. It's weird. You're basically a witch. You're like predicting this stuff like out of nowhere. It's like, what?
I still have the artwork of your character as a witch. You want to use that as your profile?
Well, either I'm a witch or I just know this series too well. There's two ways there.
You're
That's
still
true. Is there any other goals?
At the moment, those are my main ones. But no, yeah, it'd be great if the Sonic specials did get picked up and licensed because there's a business here with these specials. It's just sitting there screaming at Sega, going, "Come on, pick us up," because you can use these specials to promote your games. It's like this would be so great.
Yeah, that's true. You bring up a good point.
And we can
Sega,
play exclusive tracks, exactly like exclusive music from the game before release, and people will tune in for it and do competitions and give out free copies of the game if whoever wins. There's a
Oh,
business. There's a business right there. I'm telling you.
that sounds like fun.
yeah, that actually does sound like fun. All right, so here is the next question I have for you, Andrew. Is your favorite non-Sonic games?
Non-Sonic games. So games that don't star Sonic. Right.
Bro.
I've got so many. Where do I begin? This is gonna
Sing
show
'em all.
this is gonna show my age, but I was raised with the Commodore Amiga. I don't know if anyone knows that.
You're 30.
Yeah, so the Commodore Amiga, I grew up with that, along with the Commodore 64, where I played Pac-Mania. That was a favorite game of mine back then. On the old cassette tapes, you had to rewind the cassette tape to play the game. Oh my gosh, the long loading time for that was horrendous. But it was fun. But the Commodore Amiga, it was like a giant computer with floppy disks, and all the games on the little floppy disks. I played Lemmings, and that was great. A game called Pod, Cubic, not to be confused with Qbert. This was like I guess you could say a rip-off of Qbert. But I played Cubic first. And then we got James Pond 2, Zool, Turrican. Oh, I love Turrican soundtrack. Of course, obviously, I like other game franchises later on in my life, like Crash Bandicoot. I was obsessed with Crash Bandicoot. Oh, especially 2 and 3. Oh, it's amazing games. And Crash Team Racing. In fact, Crash Team Racing, I would say probably still is, even though it's quite a tough pick because I do love Mario Kart. But Crash Team Racing is probably still my favorite racing game of all time.
Oh.
Yep, I said it.
Well, you're gonna get torches and pitchforks around your house. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
It's a good game.
I'm kidding.
I'm just wondering, will that change with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and Mario Kart World?
Mario Kart Worlds, probably. I don't know about Sonic Cross Worlds yet because I still have yet to really see the game. I've only seen like little bits and snippets. It does look very fun, but also looks very crowded at the same time. While Mario Kart has that kind of like nice spaciousness of driving around.
Maybe because their vehicles are just like carts and bikes, and they're kind of like, what you would find in real life if you're doing like kart racing. Meanwhile, with like
Yeah.
with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, they try to make it like actual size of the cars, and they're a lot bigger. So
Oh yeah.
maybe that's why it looks crowded, maybe because of the size of the cars, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I did like the remake of Crash Team Racing, and it was amazing. They gave us so much free content every DLC thing, or I say DLC, but it's technically like this extended content, and it was so good it became overwhelming because it got too much.
It got too much.
It did. I got to the point I kind of gave up because they kept every month there was new stuff, new characters, new racetrack, new new things, new update, and it's like, all right, can you give me some space because I love all this, but it's just too much.
Yeah,
Should have been every 2 months.
yeah, it's kind of like, why didn't they like put some like at least several months, in between, maybe, because
Yeah.
at least do it like that. That's more strategically marketing, You know, because if you just keep doing it, it's like it's like you said, people will get overwhelmed. They're like, wait, you're already updating with more tracks again? What? I just was
Yeah,
like, and then you're kind of questioning. I just downloaded this one like recently. What? um.
exactly. And with time going so fast, sometimes, and obviously life gets in the way. You don't get a chance to play all of it, so you're just like, oh, another one out already. I was just playing the Spyro track, and now there's another track, and then there's this track. More characters. Oh my gosh, you guys are feeding me too much. I'm gonna explode.
Oh yeah, I know, Andrew. You are also into Shantae. Um.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
I
like that platformer is pretty difficult. Like I actually had a friend who recommended me to play Shantae, and then they told me it's pretty difficult. It's a pretty difficult platformer and stuff, and I'm like,
Um,
when I was playing it, I was just like, "Oh my gosh, you're right." Like some parts of it, it's like hard. It's like I'm not saying the entire thing is hard. It's more like there's just some parts where you have to be like precise in your platforming, if you know what I mean.
yeah. Yeah, I know. I like the Shantae series. It's really fun. I love the characters. I love their personalities. And yeah, I love the Arabian Nights theme. I seem to like that theme. That I quite Aladdin's one of my favorite Disney films, and I really enjoyed this game called Monster World 4. That's another favorite of mine.
Ooh.
Which also had a remake not too long ago, actually, Asher and Monster World. In fact, I played that first, and then there was a recommendation where it said, if you like this game, you probably like the Shantae games, and that's how I found the Shantae games. Because they play quite
Mm.
similar with the whole exploring and going platforming and Arabian Night themed as well. In fact, both of the main characters almost look similar. Almost. They're obviously differently dressed, but they kind of have that similar vibe. There's so many games I like. I've been playing games since the age of 2. That's how far back we're going. I used to play on the little joystick, playing a game called Prehistoric, collecting food, whacking dinosaurs. That was really fun.
Whacking dinosaurs. The way you said it, whacking dinosaurs. I'm like, okay.
That's what you do. You whack the dinosaurs, they turn into food. They turn into like bananas or fruit and stuff.
what? Wait, what?
You throw fruit at dinosaurs?
Gotta use it because you're playing a caveman and you use the giant club and you whack them in the head and they like after hitting them a couple of times they turn into food and you
I was
just eat
about
the
to say
food.
that they turned into fruit.
Yeah, fruit and chicken and all sorts of nice tasty foods.
They
It's
turn
a
into
fun-
chicken. I need to whack these dinosaurs.
They do turn the chicken. Prehistoric was great. I think that was my first game I ever played. I think it was. There's Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, and Exodus. I love those games. In fact, Abe's Exodus is my third favorite game of all time. So I just love that game so much. It meant so much to me, that game. Playing it, and the vibe, the storyline, the cutscenes, the gameplay just expanded what Odyssey did. And Odyssey was really fantastic. I love Abe's Exodus. I highly recommend them. They're brilliant games. Brilliant games. There's Ratchet and Clank. I love Ratchet and Clank. Especially,
let's go.
especially Ratchet and Clank 3. I was obsessed with that one. I played it so many times, especially when you get to replay the game again with all your weapons, and it's just so cool. Croc.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go on. You got to say something?
Like, I remember I played the third Ratchet and Clank game. I never finished it because I feel like Ratchet and Clank, you have to be very strategic with what you upgrade when it comes to your
Yes.
weapons and armor, because there was I stopped because I couldn't get past the level where you're supposed to find Captain Quark in like his house, I think.
Oh my
and in
gosh,
the ice
yes.
world. That part was difficult. I was just like, I'm just like, am I not upgrading my weapons properly? Because why am I getting hit? So why is like the damage like higher than usual? And
Yeah.
like, and then when I played Rift Apart, because it's been so many years since I last played the Ratchet and Clank game, and the most recent was like a few years ago with Rift Apart, and I only got it. I only got Rift Apart once my brother got a PS5, because it's only on the PS5. So I played it, and I'm like, why did I have so much trouble playing this game when I was younger? Because at least now in Rift Apart, you can choose the level of difficulty where because apparently I think the easiest mode is that you can do it like on easy mode, but you don't lose health or anything. So basically you can't even lose if you put it on that setting. So I was just like, I'm pretty sure this game's gonna get harder. I'm like, I'm just gonna do the training wheels setting so I don't die in any of it. So I'm like, okay, good. And I said, okay, we're good. But Ratchet and Clank, my gosh, I love that series. Like, it
Yeah.
was also a part of my childhood other than Jack and Daxter. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
made that series that I want that series to come back. It's so sad they stopped making games for Jack and Daxter. Like, that was my
Yeah, I
childhood.
agree. I agree. Yeah, Jack and Dax was my childhood as well. My gosh, I love that game. Um, Jack 2 was such a dramatic change for the series. It went from
Mhm.
this like colorful platformer and then went to this like GTA platformer. Oh,
It goes from like chill Jack to like Jack just wants to murder. Like from his first
yeah,
dialogue in the game, you're like, whoa. It was like,
yeah,
I'm kind of like, what happened to that chill Jack that we knew? Like,
yeah. What
it was
happened to the yeah?
amazing.
Oh, yeah. I used to. I The thing is, Jack and Daxter, the first game, is so revolutionary in itself because that game has no loading screens.
Yeah,
Like
it
it
didn't.
was impressive back then. It's like it
Mhm.
comes out, and you play this massive open world type game and exploring the lands, meeting all these
Yeah.
characters, like the fisherman, which was voiced by Kevin Conroy, which is like, oh my gosh, that was Kevin Conroy. That was Batman. He was the
Mhm.
fisherman. Wow, I did not know
Mhm.
this.
Yeah, like yeah, yeah, you are very right, Andrew. Like they were very revolutionary because nowadays,
Mm,
how long did it take Sega to make like Sonic Frontiers for it where you don't have to rely on loading screens for, when you're exploring the island? It's like Naughty Dog did that way before Sega did. Let's be
yeah,
honest. Like, it's just very, like you said, it's very revolutionary because back in the day, we all had to deal with loading screens. But Naughty Dog was just so great for that. Like, I would say the
yeah,
only loading you have to do if you're like traveling outside of like the location, I feel that's like the only time it loads. It has to do a loading screen, but other than that, it's like, yeah, you are so
yeah,
right. It didn't rely heavily on screens, and um it was
yeah.
very impressive too because the technology wasn't as advanced as it is today. And most
Mm,
games nowadays, they most of them are able like most game companies are able to develop games without loading screens or anything. Another great example is Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy series. Like they're able to learn how to do it without any loading screens either. And the world is so
yeah,
vast, so it's just crazy, but I do agree, Naughty Dog really did it first with, like, no loading screens. It's just very
yeah.
revolutionary for what they did.
Exactly. It's just yeah, brilliant game, and I've got more games that I love. I was gonna say, Croc Legend of the Gobos is another special game for me. I grew up with that. I actually got it on my birthday when I was 8 years old. And
Aw.
I just love that game. The soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks ever in gaming history. I still have it on my iTunes, on my computer, and I listen to it all the time to this very day. I'm still humming that theme song. In fact, my phone ringtone is now Croc at the moment because he's back in a remaster. So after all these years, I'm so happy to see him back, and I hope they remake Croc 2, and then they finally give us the Croc 3 that never happened.
It's
They must have
always
Croc
that
3.
one.
Yeah.
You're like it was like there's always a catch. They always end up when you fall in love with a game franchise and then they just stop making games for it, whatever. You're like, why? I want to play more.
Because I don't feel like it. Maybe that's what they're like.
Yeah.
Like, any other games, Andrew?
Yes, there's I loved Panzer Dragoon, the games on the Sega Saturn. They were great. Again, great soundtrack again as well. Like they had full orchestra in the first one. Like that was a rare thing. That was 1995. It's like games had
wow.
orchestra. So Sly Raccoon. How can we forget Sly Raccoon? They were great games, especially Sly 2. That was brilliant.
I think I should know who Sly is.
You know who Sly is?
I think I should know, but I don't know.
You should. He's a raccoon.
Yeah, Sly Cooper. Yeah,
Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper.
He has Bentley and Murray. Bentley's like the
Yes.
turtle in the wheelchair, and then like
I just heard
Murray's
Sly Raccoon, and I'm like, what the hell, Sly Raccoon?
Sly Cooper, pretty much. Sly Cooper.
Yeah,
That's
Sly Cooper. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I love about these old games? Like they actually evolved. You know what I mean? Like the Sly Raccoon games or Sly Cooper games. Like Bentley used to walk, and then he had that accident at the end of the second one, which made him in a wheelchair in the series going forward. And it's like these characters grew. They went through things, man. They evolved, and it was great. It was great.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, another game that's very dear to me as well, actually, is the Klonoa series. Klonoa.
Klonoa.
Who I originally thought was a Sonic spin-off. Because he looks like a Sonic character. He looks like Tails, But I love the Klonoa games. Klonoa 2 is like, it's just a masterpiece. It's the story is brilliant, and the music again is great. The gameplay's fun. Everyone should play Klonoa 2. Everyone should play it, and the first one. In fact, the first one made me cry because I did not expect that to be the ending, and that ending just made me cry. That's the thing about the Klonoa games. They got so much emotional weight underneath, and its story, and it's just yeah. But number 2 is very dear to me. I love number 2. I have so many fond memories. It came out around the time when Monsters Inc. came out. So I remember renting the game in my local Blockbusters, and on that same day, the next day, we went to go and see Monsters Inc. And that was fun. So I was playing Klonoa 2 and going to see Monsters Inc. And on a lovely weekend with the lovely sun shining. Memories. All this reminiscing is very nostalgic for me. I'm loving it.
Any other games?
Like I said, I got so many. I'll try and speed through some names of them. Oddworld: Stranger's Wrath is a great game. It mixes. It's a bounty hunter game with live ammo, so you use spiders and little creatures and wasps and bees. It's really great.
Did you say bees?
I said bees. Yes.
Okay.
I said bees. Yes. But yeah, no. And actually, as far as I know, it's the only game that uses live ammo instead of it's really great. You have a crossbow. You get to get the bounties any way you want to do it. It's so free and great. And then there's a plot twist, which I won't spoil because it's such a great game. And the gameplay just completely shifts. but that is a masterpiece in itself. Spyro the Dragon games, the Mario games as a whole, Mario Kart, Mario Parties, Mario platformers, Mario 64. Oh my gosh, I love that game. Sunshine, Galaxy. Woo.
Nerd.
Pac-Man, Bomberman. I love Bomberman. Obviously Smash Bros, Melee and Brawl. Yes. Tekken games, Soul Calibur. River City Girls. That's really fun. I love that game. In fact, so there was a Spider-Man game called Spider-Man Maximum Carnage that used to be my favorite beat 'em up of all time until River City Girls came along and has now taken the top spot for me. I love that. And I guess I got a few more. Celeste. Celeste is a really good game. It has a really good story, and I really got into that game. It also deals with anxiety and depression, and it's just it even has a panic attack part in the game. It's like you have to try and calm yourself down. It's really good. Yeah, I recommend that game. Anyone with anxiety, play it. It's going to help you. A Hat in Time. That's a great platformer. Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Snap. I had so much fun with that. Me and my brothers just try and top each other, like who can get the best pictures. I used to love spending hours because there's an egg that gets in the way because the game obviously is like what's it called, on rails game, and you get stuck by the egg. You have to hit the egg to move out of the way. But if you turn around, there's a whole like army of Charmanders just sitting around. I used to give them apples, make them dance, and just take loads of pictures.
That's really cute. Just making them dance.
Aww,
yeah, you just play the little flute and they start dancing. It's like doo, 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 doo.
They're just little babies.
Yeah, it was so fun.
That's adorable.
If an apple hits them on the head, they get angry and like shout at you. They're like, Ching! They're by accident. Like, I'm sorry.
At least you kind of know, like you could say those Charmanders are bringing out their inner Amy or inner Knuckles.
What do you mean?
Like it's like they're so cutesy, and then when you anger them, they're like like they're ready to unleash it on you, and they're like, "Why'd you do that?"
And there's many other games. I'll just say one more. Splatoon. Splatoon 3 is my favorite.
Nice.
It's a fantastic game. I also love the little DLC things they add to it as well. That side order one was so fun, but also frustrating. You have to get from floor 1 to floor 30, and if you lose on the way, you have to start all over again. But I did it twice.
Nice. All right, so here's the next one. Your favorite Sonic music themes.
Oh my. I feel like these answers are going to be so long. I'll try and keep it not too long as the other one. But
I know, right? Because I was like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I am so sorry. Let's see. Sonic music. What's Sonic music? Live and Learn comes to mind straight away.
Mm-hmm. You can't go wrong with
that. In fact, the whole Sonic Adventure soundtrack alone, like 1 and 2, is just it's like the best. Of course, the whole soundtrack from the classic Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I love that music. What else is it? City Escape. I guess that adds to the Sonic Adventure ones. Sonic Heroes theme. I like Team Sonic's theme more than the other themes.
What?
I do love Team Sonic's. What?
Sorry, say that again?
Uh-oh.
I like Team Sonic's theme more than the other themes.
What do you mean?
I like it. That's my favorite.
I actually thought that was like the worst one out of everyone else's.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's like
sad now. I'm sad. though.
Out of all the themes, Sonic's is the worst.
I like it because it gives you a positive vibe. Like you can make it. You know what I mean? Like you can make this. I do love the Chaotix theme. The Chaotix theme is cool.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay, you're good. Okay, you're good now. You're good.
And of
He's
course,
like, okay.
What I'm Made Of. That is a brilliant final boss tune.
Triple win that song for me.
mm.
Don't ask why.
I like Sonic's theme from Sonic Adventure, but again, I'm back to Sonic Adventure again. I also like Tails' theme, actually. Tails' theme is great. Again, so many choices. Night of the Wind! I love Night of the Wind. That song is awesome.
Still one of my least favorites.
Is it? Why is it one of your least favorites? It's a great theme.
I can't. I think I just don't like the guitar riff in the beginning.
Oh,
just that alone. It's like, I hate that guitar riff. I hate this entire song.
It just makes me not want to listen to the whole song.
Like, is it something that just catches you off guard, or you're kind of like, I can't take this song seriously for
More so like, I don't like it. Bye.
Oh, okay. I get okay, I get you.
Well,
You
how
know,
about, you know what you should do? You should get the tune and edit that beginning bit out and listen from halfway point.
Look, I did listen to the whole song and I doubted, and I was kind of disappointed in myself that I doubted it. I just really hated the guitar in the beginning.
Oh, to be honest, I do love the that's another ones that just come to my brain. I do like the Sonic R songs. I grew up with those.
Ooh,
Can you feel the sunshine? Living in the city. Ah, great tunes. AJ Davis, lovely voice.
Agreed.
Endless Possibility, of course. Sonic Unleashed.
Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb. Yes, the Phineas and Ferb scene. Yes, theme. I love that as well in the Sonic games. Yeah, there's a lot of tracks, but that's some of the ones I can name at the moment right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Sonic has like the best music. Let's just be honest. Sonic has the best music in all of gaming. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Even if you get a bad Sonic game, the soundtrack's going to be great.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, Andrew, your favorite cartoons and anime.
Oh my gosh. Once again. Come on, brain. Let's try and power through this. All right. Right. Okay, I'm going to start with some like Cartoon Network because I was raised with Cartoon Network. Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes.
That was a favorite.
Nice.
I loved watching that. Ed, and Eddie. I was obsessed with that show.
Really?
Nice.
I was. Yeah. I was obsessed.
I cannot go through that show.
It's great. It's quirky.
If you say so.
It's got such a unique animation. I haven't seen any other cartoon look like that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does have a unique art style. I'll give it that.
Yeah. I also was obsessed with growing up with, and I still love it to this very day, the original Tiny Toons adventures. Steven Spielberg's
Nice.
Tiny Toons. That was fun to watch.
I think I remember watching that.
Oh, it's a great show. Yeah, that also when I was younger, like Buster was always my favorite, but when I got older, for some odd reason Plucky became my favorite.
Plucky.
Yeah. I also loved the Tiny Toons film as well. I loved that movie, the summer vacation film. I used to watch that all the time.
Ooh, nice.
And it's funny because back in the day on the VHS, it was over here in the UK, it was rated a U, and then now when you watch it now, it's rated PG. So they've upped the rating of the Tiny Toons.
Yeah, like
It comes up with a warning now saying it might have unsuitable jokes and things now for
yeah,
younger audiences. It's like, oh,
like
okay.
it's crazy because when we watch like the older cartoons, they got away with a lot of like things that wouldn't fly in today's cartoons. Like it's crazy. I think when we watch a Johnny Bravo episode, there was one where I never thought they would actually say that word in a cartoon. And it caught us all by surprise, and it broke us, and it took us like 5 minutes to compose ourselves to go on to the next show because we're like, wait, did they just say what I think they said? Um, it was like because Andrew, you can agree with me. Like when you look back at the old cartoons as an adult now, you're just like, how did that fly over my head as a kid?
Yeah, that's so
Like
true.
like it's crazy because now when I'm co-hosting RevoTunes, it's just like how did they get away with that? I'm like what? How did they get away with that? It's just mind-boggling. So yeah, it definitely makes sense now why they rated it PG because it's like yeah, some of their jokes are not for kids. Let's be honest. Um, but
Yeah. Oh, Batman the animated series. That's
yo,
like
let's
Understandable.
amazing.
go. Let's go. I
I
love
don't
That's
that.
like the best Batman adaptation still to this day.
don't really like watch it on my free time, but I understand why.
Oh yeah. It's got so many classic episodes, and each episode felt like a mini film. It was brilliant.
Mhm,
The classic Simpsons, from season 1 to 8, they're
mhm.
still timeless to this very day. Um,
Yeah,
and I could happily rewatch the old ones over and over again and just have it on in the background or just watch it. It's just like you just don't get tired of it. I don't know what it is. It's just so good.
like like I kind of feel like they're more memorable, because they had like some great life lessons in like the first several seasons of The Simpsons. Like I used to watch it too, but then now it's just downhill. It's like mediocre now. I'm like, what happened
Yeah,
to the show? It's like it's just like it's kind of sad that it went downhill, where it's not what it used to be, because I love when cartoon shows give you life lessons. It's like to
yeah,
teach their audience a lesson about like this specific thing that the characters were going through in the episode. But now it's kind of like they don't do that anymore, which is sad. um
yeah, yeah. And also, it was just well written as well. Like the
mhm,
jokes were great. It was a joke every second. You just don't get that
mhm.
anymore. They
Yeah.
just don't. And there was consistency in the old Simpsons. Like they didn't change things. Like now you hear like the new ones, they're changing their backstories, they're changing this, and it's like, what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, the consistency is just not there anymore. That's why I
Yeah,
stopped watching after like the first several seasons and I'm like, yeah, this is not what it used to be. Um
yeah,
uh, any other cartoons and anime?
yeah. Futurama was great. That's also the original seasons were classics. Animaniacs, of course.
Love them so much.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Pinky and the Brain, of course.
And Larry.
Pinky.
And Larry, yep, I remember that episode. Pinky and the Brain, and Larry. Pinky and the Brain, and Larry. Oh man. Of course, the Sonic cartoons, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I was obsessed with that one, as well as Sonic Saturday M.
Mm.
And yes, they were both on at the same time, which was weird.
Crazy.
It's like, for anyone who didn't know what Sonic was, they probably think, why does it keep changing in like tone of show when different characters? What's going on with this?
Yeah. Yeah, that is a little weird. Because it's like if it's like two different continuities, it will get people confused. Um,
Yeah,
so I totally get it because that's like me if I'm like watching like if I'm watching like Scooby-Doo, because Scooby-Doo has like so many like iterations at this
Yeah.
point. And it's kind of like you're because I see on Cartoon Network on my cable that like, oh, they play like various episodes from like Mystery Incorporated, What's New Scooby-Doo, The Scooby-Doo Show, Where Are You? And I'm like, why are you mixing it now? Because that's gonna get people so confused. You know, so I totally get that, like, yeah, why was it playing at the same time?
I mean, there's Pokemon. I mean, that's a classic.
Yeah,
I
you
loved
can't go wrong.
Pokemon. That was
Oh
another
my
one I was obsessed with, and I'm rewatching it right now as we speak.
oh, the Indigo one, the very first one that started it all.
Oh yeah, yep, the very first series.
That epic
Which
theme song.
I
the
want
epic
to
theme
be
song.
very best. And no one ever was.
Dun dun dun. Catch them is my real test. Don't get me started.
Anyway.
I mean, that theme song is like what my second favorite theme song of all time. My favorite theme song of all time at the moment, still to this day, is DuckTales.
Hey, let's go.
I just love that theme song. I can't get enough of it. As soon as I hear the dun 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 dun, you're straight into it. You want to start singing it. It's like, here we go.
Life is like a hurricane.
Hurricane here in
In
Duck.
Duckburg. Life is
These cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a Duck. Might solve a mystery.
Like I kind of like I love that they revamped the theme song for the reboot version too. It's like a
Yes,
lot more
yeah.
epic. Like they really went hard on that. Like when you hear the 80s version, you're like, yeah, I was like, it makes sense for the times. And then when you hear 2017, you're like, oh yeah, modern version. Let's
I do like how it sounds in the DuckTales movie. That's probably my favorite version of it. A little bit, it's like the TV show one, but a little bit more cinematic-ish, if that's even a real word.
More movie like
Cinematic-ish.
cinematic-ish.
Mm.
Sounds like a
Yeah, DuckTales. There you go, that's another one. DuckTales is one of my favorites. Digimon is I did love Digimon as well, especially the Tamers season 3. That was the best. That's my favorite. I do love season 1 and all that, but I just if I had to pick a favorite season, it's the third one. It's just it gave me everything I wanted from Digimon. It's just like, and my favorite character is Terriermon, so so yeah, I'm happy with that. And just to go back to Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon is. Can anyone guess who my favorite Pokemon is?
No.
Take a guess. Take a guess.
Is it a legendary Pokemon? Can you give us a hint? Like what's its typing?
They are a water type.
Squirtle?
Correct.
Whoa, I guessed that right. I guessed it right.
Squirtle is my favorite. I love Squirtle, and Pikachu is probably my second favorite. I've always loved those two as my top 2 favorite Pokemon. And Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur.
Nice. like I remember like I when I used to be into Pokemon, Pikachu, it's just a mascot, and I think when I was younger, I had like my very own Game Boy Color, and it was pink. And my parents actually bought me a cute Game Boy Color carrier case, and it was like Pikachu themed because they know I love Pikachu. And I actually had this really cute like clock, like it was like a Pikachu clock, and it has a button on its head, and it actually plays music. And yeah, it just really shows that my parents knew that I love Pikachu so much. So, I'll never forget it, you know. But
Yeah.
it was super adorable that like I literally have like a huge Pikachu plush like in my room right now too. But it's like,
Oh.
I was like, if I ever see you again, Andrew, I might give you my Pikachu.
Oh.
um, as a
When
gift
it's
or
so
something. But any other anime?
uh, Animations overall. There's Spider-Man the animated series, though I love season 1 and 2 the most. Really, season 3 gets weird.
fair.
You're like, no, no. It's like only the first two seasons works for me. Third season, sorry, you just don't meet the
Yeah,
crowd.
right. Because I was actually on Well once, way back, and I was rewatching Spider-Man like a whole marathon. I rewatched whole season 1 and 2 just to kill time and get better. And yeah, season 1 and 2 are really good. You know, especially season 2. He's got that that little fear he's turning into the man spider. It's quite creepy and all that jazz. But no, I love that story arc. Freakazoid's a very underrated show. I find it hilarious. I love how random it is. And
Like, yeah, it is random. Like, I kind of find it funny he breaks the fourth wall. Like, he's like Deadpool, you know, if
yeah,
anything. Like, he just breaks the fourth wall.
yeah. And the best thing about that show is there's actually no plot. It's just basically jokes. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
Man, it sounds like I
exactly.
would have loved it.
Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
literally like you could say Freakazoid is basically like Deadpool. Like, if you guys know Deadpool, he like Deadpool always loves breaking the fourth wall. That's just his thing. And of course Deadpool, there's always a lot of jokes in Deadpool as well. So Freakazoid is very similar to Deadpool, if anything. um
uh, um, Samurai Jack was great. Samurai Jack.
hey, let's go.
Yeah,
I remember
Amphibia was great.
Amphibia was amazing.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
I
raising
really
it.
enjoyed. Great show that was.
Hmm.
I got emotional at the end. Actually, I was like, "Oh, I'm starting to feel the tears."
Yeah, I
Uh,
felt it too.
yeah, it's just quite sad.
Hmm.
Big journey. The whole show is a massive journey. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else on my mind. I do enjoy Lucky Star. That's an anime. I enjoy that. I find it
Hey,
very
let's
relaxing to
go.
watch.
Sorry?
Lucky Star. Oh my gosh, I watched that when I was younger. Okay, dude. Um, let me just show you the four main characters. Like,
Huh? I had to look it up. Like, what?
yeah.
It's a good
They're
show.
very,
It's
they're very
life.
pointy. They're very pointy. That's all I can say. I don't know anything about them. They're very pointy.
Well, if you want a slice of life anime, just characters chatting and chilling, and you want something to relax to, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, slice of life anime is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like sometimes they do the most randomest things that you would never see in real life, but it's hilarious at the same time.
The slice of life
um,
anime that I watched was The Disastrous Life of Psyche K.
oh, gotcha.
I don't know that one.
It's like a slice of a psychic's life.
Mm. I have watched Suzumiya
Oh,
Haruhi.
that one. How do we? Yeah, let's go.
Yes. I do enjoy that one as well. I do like that one.
Watched
I have
what?
that on my list. It's another anime.
What was it?
You should have paid attention.
I don't watch anime.
Next question, because I just realized the time. We still got loads to go
What the?
through.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so favorite comic subs you have voiced in and why?
My gosh, another one that has like a whole list. I
Let's do
try
that.
How
I try
about
to trim it down.
narrow it down to maybe three?
3. I might sum up in one. You know what? I do love voicing the comic dubs with Leah Fantasies. I just have a good time voicing those.
Heck yeah.
I voiced so many. The movie Sonic compilation was really fun.
Compilation?
It's the word, isn't it?
Compilation?
I thought it was compilation.
Yeah.
Either I'm saying it wrong or I'm saying it the UK way. I don't know.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know.
I can't even say it now. I'm getting tongue tied. My tongue has just gone lazy.
All right, go on. Continue.
No, actually, I was told once I got a lazy tongue. So anyway,
Hurry up and list your.
yeah, no, I enjoyed voicing for those because I've voiced in so many of them, especially the movie Sonic ones, which I believe is the most viewed video now on that channel. So that's crazy. The feedback is great. It's just a shame that some people think it's AI. It's like, no, it's me. Like it's too good. It's too good to be a person. It must be AI. It's like no.
My first thought was like, "Are you Ben Schwartz by any chance?"
Well, yeah, people were saying that as well. I'm seeing comments saying, "Everyone, this actually might be Ben Schwartz."
That's how I think. That's how good I think it is.
Yeah, it's all about getting into the mind of the character, watch Ben Schwartz interviews, study him as a person, and then bring that into the movie Sonic. But no, that's really fun. I also enjoyed. There's one comic that stands out for me that comes to my brain right now. That I did with Cashlin way back. What was it called? I think it was called We Need to Talk About Tails.
Yeah!
Comic.
Oh my gosh!
That one.
Sorry. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know True Blue voiced him as Mighty. I know it.
Yes, he was Mighty. Yes.
I knew it!
That's the one. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one because I got to like make Sonic turn psychotic. I got to like go into Sonic becoming insane, and it was really fun. Yeah, that one really stands out as like one of my favorites. It's so dark and twisted. It just keeps killing all these Tailses because he's like, no, this can't be happening. And you died, and now you're back, and I kill you, and you come back. That's definitely one of them. And the Leah Fantasies comics, great fun.
Nice. All right, here's the next one. What are your favorite song covers you have done in character?
Oh man. Well, there was one recent one that I did with MC that I don't think has been uploaded yet. That was really cool.
No, yeah, not yet because I have to run Serenity Spring Festival.
Yeah.
So I
little tease there coming soon.
How dare!
Yeah, that was really fun. That's one of my favorites. You'll see why when everyone sees it. I did love the one I did with Sydney, with Sonic and Tails. If I didn't have you. That was great fun. Simple and clean, of course.
Hey,
let's go.
And my obvious number one favorite is A Whole New World.
Thank you. Oh my gosh!
It was so good.
I just love your little improv at the end. Like it's like, oh, it's so romantic, and then like you just see Big just comes out of nowhere. That was so romantic. Big, what are you doing here?
I considered making that an animatic, but I'm lazy.
That part was just so. It was so funny because we actually even showed it at like the Mina concert thing. It's like And then like I think we told Kevin to show the last bit just to make everyone laugh about Big just like that is so romantic. like, like I'm just curious,
Yeah.
Andrew. Why did I'm very curious. Why did you decide to add that bit in? I'm just curious.
I have no idea. It just happened. It's just one of those moments where you're sitting at the mic and you're still recording, it's still going, and you just go, I'm just gonna say something random. Hello. It just happens.
And I kept that in because it was so funny. I needed that to be in there.
Yeah, it happens. You know, when you record something random, your brain just goes, you know what? Everyone needs to hear this. Everybody needs to hear it.
Exactly.
For
Yeah, and
sure.
it can either be cut or it can be kept. It's down to, you know, the person working on the project, really.
Nice. All right. I think this is the one that you were saving your answer for earlier, Andrew's favorite memories you've made in your life.
Oh my gosh.
I swear, if you're still thinking.
I am still thinking because this is like my whole life. Like I have to think about it. I have to go through all my little archives in my brain, all my little emotions running around like joy and disgust and all that. Like, quick, open the files, find something quick. um. Oh my gosh. I mean, some of my favorite memories include obviously the Christmases. That was always fun. Easter, we get lots of chocolate eggs. And lots and lots of eggs actually. My
Eggs.
my mum was obsessed about getting us like 8 eggs each. So we had loads of chocolate. I had a Pokemon Easter egg actually back in the day. I remember that. It came with a little Pikachu keyring.
Aw.
Yeah, that was quite sweet. I remember as a kid, I used to be like, "Where's this Sonic Easter eggs? I want a Sonic Easter egg." It never happened. And still to this day, Sonic Easter egg.
We need that though.
We do need it. We need a Sonic Easter egg, right? With the eggs being the style of like a chow egg, and inside you get the chocolate egg and a little chow inside the chocolate. How cool would that be?
Chocolate chow.
Chocolate chow. Chocola. Chocola chow.
No!
Gosh.
You're gonna make me feel bad eating a chocolate chow.
Choco chow. There we go. That'd be brilliant.
Choco chow.
Choco chow. Made of real chocolate.
Made with real chocolate and no real chow.
I never understood that phrase. We had like a packet of like potato chips, as you call it over there, but we call it crisps. We had we had the cheese flavor. Now it says now made with cheese, and it's like, what was it before?
Wait, this is what?
It was a cheese flavored like crisps, potato chips, and it now says on it saying now made with real cheese. So it's like, so what were we eating beforehand?
Insects.
Insects. Oh, good. Cheesy insects that taste like cheese.
Cheese bug.
Cheese bugs. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of fun memories. I used to love going to the Alton Towers theme park, which is where there was a Sonic Spinball ride was there, actually. We would stay in the hotel, and we did it for like a couple of years. Like every summer we'll go there. It became like a tradition, family tradition. We go on a 3-hour road trip to Alton Towers, stay in a hotel for a couple of days, get to go to the park, have an all-you-can-eat buffet in the near the water park area. That was fun. That was good times. I'm missing it. Playing lots of video games with my bros, especially my younger brother Tom. We used to play so much together. And obviously he's moved out and everything, and we don't play much anymore.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I got way too many memories to look through in my archives, but there's some of them that come to mind. You know, I mean, I guess I could say some of the recent ones, like the Sonic Orchestra. That was great. I've gone twice. Saw it twice.
Lucky.
If they do it again, I'll go a third time. Why not? Complete the trilogy. Gotta
I
complete
will-
the trilogy.
I will strangle you.
No, don't strangle me like Chip. I gave you chocolate. I gave you life.
No, you didn't. Anyway.
Yeah, that's some of them that come to my mind. Like I said, there's so many in my life. That's a very deep question. Favorite memories you have made in your life? It's like there's so many.
Yeah. Like, because I know for me, it's like it was when I got to meet you and Doom at Revel last year. That was like, and I told you guys this, that I literally had a dream that all three of us met, and how it played out when we actually met exactly happened in my dream. I'm like, what? That's almost like, that's why I had like a deja vu moment. I'm like, this happened in my dream. What? like, like, it was so freaky. I don't know how that happened. Like, deja vu dreams are like creepy. It's like when it's like scary accurate to what you dreamed.
Yeah. I've had a few dreams that scarily came true.
Oh no.
Yeah. I won't mention one of them because it's quite sad. Anyway,
Man.
Okay, here is my next one for you. Next question for you, Andrew. What is a gift you would really love to have for your birthday this year?
ooh, I would love to have a check with £1 million. I'm joking.
Bro.
Gift I would really love to have. I mean, I would love to have I guess like what are they called? The PSN cards with PlayStation. We get money, and I can buy the Croc remaster. I would love that as a gift. Because I want to play the remaster. I mean, I've played the game to death anyway, but to play it with up-to-date controls and a nice HD sheen of graphics, even though it looks like the PS1 game, but just nice and clean. Yes, I look forward to it. And I also want to explore if they kept the floating jump trick that you can do in the game. I wonder if that's still in it. What else? Or just one gift? Is it just one gift I can say, or was it?
Yeah,
Oh.
one gift.
Okay, there we go. I've said my one gift. Croc, Legend of the Gobos remaster. I must play it. I look forward to it, and I know I will probably have tears of joy.
Aw. All right. Here, my next question is, which other Sonic voice actors you would love to meet in the future? Basically, ones you haven't met yet, but would love to
Ben
meet.
Schwartz. I'd like to meet Ben Schwartz.
Valid.
Hey, let's go.
I would love to meet him.
That is valid.
Have him sign the Sonic movie DVD. That'd be great. Or maybe the Blu-ray. I actually have it on Blu-ray, funny enough. I also would like to meet also another Sonic VA, Jaleel White.
Ooh, Jaleel White, let's go.
Jaleel White, yeah. Love to meet him. Because that was the first Sonic I was raised with. So that'd be big.
Like, you are not the only one, Andrew. Like, when I talked to like the other Sonic VAs, they literally said they grew up with Jaleel White Sonic. So it's like a full circle, full circle moment. Like, literally, I think I think when I talked to Ryan, he said, "Yeah, I grew up with Jaleel." Jason said he grew up with Jaleel. I don't remember about Roger though. But like the ones that I have talked to, even Devin Mack told me he grew up with Jaleel White. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a full circle. Full circle moment. Let's go. Like,
Yeah.
so you are not the only one that said that, like, Jaleel White. And
Yeah.
shout out to that man. He's a legend at this
Oh
point.
yeah. Big legend. Big legend. I remember like hearing him in another film. What was it? Quest of Camelot or the Magic Sword, whichever it's called. I know it's got two different names.
No idea.
It's a Warner Brothers film. It's actually got a very good soundtrack. I highly recommend it. But no, yeah, he voices in that as a character. I was like, hey, it's Sonic. He's in a movie. And I guess another one that comes to mind, which I guess counts now, is Keanu Reeves as his Shadow.
Hey.
So
Oh.
I would love to meet Keanu Reeves.
You'd probably die.
Everyone needs to meet Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone must meet Keanu Reeves. Yeah, that's what comes to my mind at the moment. Those three.
Nice. Ooh, okay. Here is an interesting question. What are some cultural food cuisines you would love to try?
My gosh, food is not one of my strong knowledge, things I know much about. Apart from pizza, I love pizza.
Bruh.
And chocolate, pizza and chocolate. They're like my two top foods.
Would you put chocolate
Anything-
on pizza?
I'll give it a go. Why not?
No, I was kidding. No, stop it. I was kidding.
Yes. Next time I have pizza, I'm going to get chocolate cake with it and put the chocolate cake on the pizza. Make a chocolate cake pizza.
Oh no.
And I'll let you know how it goes. I'll either give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a happy emoji face or a vomiting emoji face.
You're kidding, are you?
No, I'm serious. I'm gonna do that now. You've inspired me.
You know what? Do it. I don't care now.
There you go.
I'm actually curious.
That's my answer to this question. Chocolate pizza.
Bro.
But because I know to my knowledge, you never tried Filipino cuisine, right?
No, I have
Never?
not. No, yes.
Filipino food is great, but I would just I'll just warn you though that sometimes they put too much sugar and too much salt, so might want to be careful with that. That's something I'll warn you about. I prefer my mom's cooking because she puts less salt and less sugar, and it's like a lot healthier. It's a healthier version of what they sell in the restaurants.
Man, who wants to be healthy? I don't. I'm kidding.
And then I know I know you've never tried Korean barbecue. I remember, Andrew, that you said
No,
you've never
not,
tried it.
no.
I'm like, oh my god.
These are the foods. These are the foods I like to try. I also like spicy foods, so I do like my Nando's and my spicy chicken. So I'm down for spicy foods as well.
Nice. Like one of these days when you come back here, Andrew, we just need to take you to a Korean barbecue place. Like, and you actually have to cook the food yourself. Like,
Do you want to cook the food yourself?
Like,
oh my.
Like I actually learned from my parents, so like because over there their meat is like very thin. Like they have like one, I forgot what it's called, but they have a very like some of their meat is like thin and some of the meat is like, regular thickness than from what you buy in the grocery store. So but it's a good experience to have though. But yeah, Filipino food, very delicious. Like I grew up on it.
I had my fair share, but I mostly grew up with Chamorro food.
Yeah. But yeah, Well, like basically, hopefully in the future that we take you to either a Filipino place or like a Korean barbecue grill, and then have you
Yeah,
try out the food.
yeah. So yeah, go to both. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Have a day of
because
food.
like I grew up on rice, like
Me too.
like all my life, so it's like so whenever I get
You eat
to
rice with literally everything.
yeah,
Me too. Oh my gosh.
like it's crazy, like but yeah, here's the next question, Andrew. What are some conventions you're hoping to go to in the future?
Oh, oof, that's a hard question because there's so many conventions. Like, there's so many.
I
I mean,
know
I
you
often,
mentioned I know
what?
you mentioned you've always wanted to go to San Diego Comic, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes, yes, that's definitely one of them that I would like to experience in my life. I should add it to my
Yeah.
bucket list. Scroll up, bucket list.
You're like, let
Updating
me
your
write
bucket
this.
list.
Hey, San Diego Comic Con. I've been going since like 2008. So crazy. And this is like I'm going again this year too, right after my like summer trip. um
Ooh.
but yeah, San Diego Comic Con is like the biggest convention. It's been around like 50 plus years, which is crazy. Um
Mm,
because I know they celebrated their 50th anniversary. I think it was 2019, I think.
mm.
Because they actually sent us like a box where they put your badge inside and it literally said 50th anniversary. I'm like, what? um I didn't even know it was like been that long since the convention's been around, which is crazy. Like like I thought 10 years of Sonic Revolution was huge and I'm like 50? It was like a convention that lasts that long is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, one convention or event that I did want to go to, which I think is now gone now, was E3. You know, I always wanted to
Ooh,
experience what that was like.
yeah.
I know it's gone. Um, yeah, sad times.
Yeah.
Hard times indeed.
I think maybe they just weren't getting like enough game companies to like, I guess showcase their stuff, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know the
Yeah,
behind that,
yeah,
but
just everything changed thanks to Nintendo Directs because they're so popular. And then everyone's like, "Oh, let's get on that."
yeah, it's kind of like we don't need to go to a physical convention to get the news.
Yeah. We can just watch it at home, like everybody else.
Man.
There's so many conventions that's happening all the time. Like, it's like especially over here, there was that London Gaming Anime Con that I went to, which was pretty nice. And there's something else. I forgot what its name now. There was another one I came across that's happening. There was another one. there's the other MCM Comic Con again. Um,
Mm,
yeah, it's hard because, like I said, there's so many, and it's hard to pick
mm,
which one you want to go to. It depends if you're free that weekend, and because usually
mm,
they're on Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays usually. Um,
mm.
it depends. I mean, I usually work Saturdays, annoyingly. So
Ah,
it's really hard to get Saturdays off. I have to fight to get it off, which is crazy because like no one else wants to cover it for me, but I have to cover their days. Ah, that's another
mm,
story.
mm. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, oh, okay. Here is one regarding like a podcast you do for Radio Hero. Who would you love to do an interview with in a future episode of Talent from Around the World?
This
Uh,
seems
I would
interesting.
love I would love to get James Arnold Taylor down for an
Hey,
episode.
let's go.
Um,
That would be lit.
I've been meaning to message him. I haven't done it yet. I hope it goes through. And that's someone I would love to get on Talent from Around the World. I would love to get Rob Paulson on there.
Oh, he's amazing.
He is amazing. I mean, I've met him, and he yeah. Just still waiting to see what happens. You know what? I would love to interview Christina V.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thug, let's go.
Yeah, that's some of the names that come to mind. I mean, I would love to interview Sonic VAs like Roger Craig Smith. That'd be fun. Yeah, I mean those are like the big ones, you know. Yeah, that's what comes to mind. There's some other people I'd love to get on my show. Like I know some people, like I know someone who makes his own music. He goes by the name of Squizzle, and such a cool name. And I'd love to get him on the show. I'd love to get my friend Miles RQ on the show. Talk about his artwork and his experience and things like that. So yeah, there's some of the people I would love to get on the show.
Nice. Let's go, Christina B. Christina
Yeah.
B. Let's go. Like
I'll be back.
Like I've met her like at least 3 times. She's very nice. Like she's so humble.
Oh, 3 times.
Yeah, I got to meet her because they had like at San Diego Comic-Con, they had the Miraculous panel and they had the BAs there. And then right after the panel, you have to go to a specific booth in the exhibit hall, and then that's where they do like meet and greets. And then they sign stuff and you can take photos with the voice actors. The only one that was never there was Bryce Papenbrook, and it wasn't until like I think like 2 years ago, or 2 years ago that I actually, or was it last year? One of those that I finally got to meet Bryce, but it wasn't with the Miraculous cast. He was actually doing a signing at another specific booth. And stuff. So I finally got to meet Bryce. And I told him I love you, Cat Noir and Adrian. And I actually had him sign my Miraculous poster, and then he's like, "Would you like me to sign in green or in black?" Because like all the other voice actors signed it in black, and I said, "Put it in green because it makes you stand out." And he signed it. And I got a photo with him. Very, very chill guy. Like I recommend, like, so in technicality, I met like 2 Silver voice actors because Bryce currently voices Silver. So
yes.
So in technicality, I met like 2 Silver VAs now.
Well, actually, no. Technically 3 if you count Kelp.
Yeah, that's true. Or if I want to get technical, 4 because Ultimate.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you've met 4 Silver VAs.
If I count Kelp in Ultimate in this equation. Shout out to you both. Love you guys both. You both are amazing, even though you guys like to butt heads. You both are amazing. But that's
amazing.
Cool. All right, here's my next question. Name some of your achievements you're most proud of and why.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. So, achievements. I will start with getting to start my voiceover career and actually voicing in a feature film, Capture the Flag, with Paramount Pictures. It's an experience that I'm very proud of, an achievement that I feel so happy about, that I treasure, because it's my first major animated film and first animation of seeing my voice come to life in a character like these original characters. And yeah, definitely, that's definitely one of them. One of my favorite achievements, and it's a magical moment. I remember was it Maurice? I think it's Maurice LaMarche who said this. He says it's a magical moment when you see your first voiceover, voiceover gig come to life and like animation and everything. And it's so true because I got to see a preview of the film before the premiere because my local cinema was showing it on an early, like a week before or something on a weekend. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can see the movie before everyone else. So I went to watch it to see like how much they kept. Am I actually all the characters I voiced for in the film? And, brilliantly, I was most of the characters in the film. There was one voice that didn't make it. I realized, well, they've obviously cut and didn't use. And there's actually one scene that I recorded with my character that didn't make it in. But everything else was in there. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's me. And
What you talking about?
My achievements, capture the flag, what is in the movie in the big screen.
I, for some reason, watched that back in the day.
You did?
Yeah, I tried to tell you this, but you never acknowledged it.
Oh, sorry. Fantastic.
Yeah, I watched it when I was 11. Can you believe it?
No way! This whole time you're watching a film and I was in it.
I couldn't believe it myself.
And she's like mind blown. It's like full circle because we're like all three of us are like BFFs, and then Doom literally reveals, "Oh, I actually watched the animated film Andrew voiced in."
I freaked out at the thought because when I was looking at the stuff you voiced in, I was like, "Why does this look so familiar?" And then I realized, wait a second, I watched this in my Chamorro class.
Well, there you go.
It's like a full circle moment, when you
Yeah.
think about it.
That's definitely one of my big achievements because, like I said, it's a magical moment to hear yourself in a movie and seeing your name with everyone else just going up on the big screen and just like, oh my gosh. So technically I saw it twice in the cinema because I saw that sneak preview before the premiere, which they don't know that I saw, but now they're going to know if they see this this video, this audio. But yeah, no, it was cool. The only sad thing is on the actual premiere, you're sitting there in front of the audience. You're in the cinema in London and everything. You get to stand in front of the screen, in front of everybody, and the director's saying our names. And when he comes to me, he goes, and of course, Andrew Stanton. I'm like, Andrew Stanton? That's the director of Finding Nemo. That's not him.
You're the director of Finding Nemo?
Apparently so. And Andrew Stanton. It's like, no, that's not my name. My name's Andrew, but not Stanton. That was hilarious, though. The thing is, in my life, there's always that one comedic moment that happens, and I was worried it's going to be like I'm going to trip over the wire or something and pull down one of the actors when falling down or something, but that didn't happen. Instead, the name was the wrong surname. Yeah, no, other achievements. That I'm proud of. I am proud of my work in Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, New and Tasty, the remake of a game I grew up with. That was a magical moment as well. It's not every day you get to you're raised with something as a kid, going, oh, I grew up with this game. You meet the creator, you do an impression of his character, and he's like, hey, we're looking for voices, and you're like, oh, is this a dream? Is this a dream? You start pinching yourself and you punch yourself. It's gotta be a dream. Come on, wake up. But no, that was great. But I'll tell you what's really creepy, right? Maybe it's my senses. Maybe I have a psychic sense or something. So I went to Eurogamer. That's where they were showing a first preview of the remake. I'm sitting in the audience. I look at the screen. They show the game, and my brain went, "You're going to voice in this," and it happened.
Oh wow!
It's like I just could feel it. I was like, "I'm going to voice in this," and then suddenly that happened when I met him. He's like, "Oh, we're looking for voices." I'm like,
you're like,
That
did
was
I
great.
just predict that ironically?
Yeah, did I just predict the future before it happened?
What are you, Tom Holland?
What am I, Tom Holland? That's an achievement. I was really happy with that, and I had fun voicing for it as well. And then another achievement that I'm happy with is my children's book, Rosie and the Bin Beast, actually got published.
Hey.
That was a surreal experience. Because that book has been in development hell for a long time. It was having so many delays, as I mentioned in the Q&A with Rosie. Yeah, that was just it was in the works for so long, and it finally got out, and it's like finally. Another achievement is actually the Sonic Revo last year. I put that on my achievements list because it was just something I was proud of. Like fly all that way in a 11 hours and a half flight, which was actually my first time doing 11 hours and a half for me. So I did it. It was great. My legs were sleeping.
Like I still remember you were like DMing me like, that you were DMing me like, about Universal, and I was like, oh yeah, they have an app. It's like you should download that because like they probably won't even give you the paper thing with the map or anything and all the locations of the rides and all that. I was like, just get the app, and then I think I remember I told and I said, you kind of told me about your like cell phone, thing where it's like, okay, maybe stay in the airport so you get some signal so you can do the Uber and stuff. But luckily that worked out. At least you had Lyft at least to help because Lyft is another good one to use. And I remember.
Great.
I still remember when I asked you last year, how does it feel to be in the same time zone as Doom and I? You're like, it feels great.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. Another achievement is Radio Harrow, going from presenter to studio manager of the Thursday team to now programming manager. This is great. I just leveled up to the top spot, and it's a great feeling because you feel like you've accomplished 10 years of Radio Harrow, and in my 11th year, I'm now programming, in charge of programming. That's an achievement, and I'm proud of it because it shows you how far I went. Because funny enough, when I started Radio Harrow, I actually was quite shy. I didn't speak enough, so I've actually gone up really high in my confidence through radio. So that's why I'm really proud of it, I put it in my achievements list. I would also say writing the 3 songs for my short film. That was an achievement because I didn't realize I could write those lyrics. Because originally I actually contacted someone who does songwriting, and I said I need a song that's kind of emotional vibes, but it's a romantic song, and they were like, sorry, I only write depressing music. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I contacted someone else, and they were like, sorry, I only write sad songs. I'm like, why is it just sad songs now? Oh my gosh. So I thought, you know what, screw it, I'll write it myself. So yeah, that's an achievement. But of course, the short film itself, Love Struck, winning 12 awards. That makes me feel like, wow, this film is said something.
You are just going places, man. Like I am super proud of what you achieved because I remember when you DM'd me, you're like, "Hey, the previous programming manager is retiring." It's like, should I go for it? I said, go for it, man. It's like maybe this is an opportunity for you, and look at you now. You took my advice, and now you're programming manager at Radio Harrow. I was like, don't be afraid to go for it. It's like if you see an opportunity, just take it.
I guess that goes to my last achievement. I'm proud of the Sonic specials. They're 3 years old now. It's crazy times.
Yeah, absolutely.
My little Sonic specials, and they're all grown up.
Like I listened to all of them, and I'm like, I'm super excited for the upcoming one, man. I'm super stoked.
Oh, me too.
um, like, and the fact that you only had like a certain amount, and you gave me and Doom one, oh, I will treasure this forever.
It's up on my wall.
Hey.
and and then of course I gave you and Doom like that beautiful art piece that everyone keeps mistaking for Sonic Channel official artwork that was used for the simple and clean cover. But I'm curious, is it like hanging in your room, Andrew?
Yes, it's in a frame.
Hey,
I can't afford frames, so it's up on my wall, taped up.
It's taped up. And like I said, it's just taped up. It was like snap. Oh my gosh. Um, but I'm super proud of you, man. Like when you told me like every time your the Love Struck short film got like an award, I'm like, dude, this is like unparalleled achievement, man. It's just phenomenal
Yeah,
that you
especially when it's
it's
12. Yeah, it's like, whoa. I thought it was done by 9.
yeah. And to think it, when you're younger, you're like, I'm gonna achieve this stuff, and then you're like, whoa, I did not. And then when you get older, you're just like, wow, I did not know I was going to achieve this stuff. but
Yeah.
but but I'm super proud of you, man. Like, you got a lot of great achievements to be proud of.
Yeah. And like I said, the Sonic specials are definitely some of them because I'm just one guy editing every single one, doing all the scenes, like putting it all together and writing the scripts. It's like I'm going to bed at 5 a.m. all the time. It's just madness. And I got work the next day, so you just focus at work on 2 hours of sleep.
Bro.
Wow. Like, you are a trooper. I don't know how you do that. Um, like I have to manage my sleep. Like, because I think when I start sleeping late, my parents notice how tired I am, and they're like, "Yeah, you need to sleep early." So I don't know. You are a trooper. I don't know how you do it, Andrew. You manage
It's
to,
easy. He just doesn't.
like, it's just
I don't know how I do it. Maybe I'm a machine.
um
Maybe I
and here
am Andrew Intelligence. I am AI.
Andrew Intelligence. That's
oh my gosh. All right, here's the final question before we end
Wow,
this
we
live
made it.
stream.
We made it. We made it in the two
And,
hours. This is great.
and what are some awards you received when you were in school? And it could be from elementary to college.
Wow, I only went to I had primary school and high school and that was it. I never went to college or uni. Um,
Gotcha.
damn.
I skipped them because at the time when I finished high school, I was like, I don't know what to do with my life. so
Mhm.
so I literally just chilled and just and also I wanted to enjoy my life. You know, I wanted to just no focus on work, no focus on studies. You're only young once, and I thought I'm just gonna enjoy myself at this time. And I spent I think 2 years just chilling.
Mm.
So I just finally just discovered obviously YouTube, and I was doing redubs. Well, my friend was uploading my redubs, and then I found out, and I was like, okay. um, and then it took off from there. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do voiceovers. I'm going to do more of my creative stuff. I like creating. I got distracted in lessons by drawing little comics based on people in my class. Why not why not just turn that into like series and things? And yeah. But I did get an award in drama lessons where I won the I think was it best performer of that week. A little certificate thing, which was really cool. So I did get something from school. I got an award. So yeah, I remember my older brother was jealous about it because he wanted to be an actor, and yeah, he always got jealous when I was doing stuff, and he always like put me down because that's what older
Oh,
siblings do.
oh, oh. Um, but nice, man. Like it, but it's very interesting to learn about the UK. I was like, yeah, because I already figured out what I wanted to do with my life. I think I was like pretty fortunate to have discovered it when I think when I was a kid. Like I fell in love with drawing and arts and crafts. And then as I got older, I found out, hey, there's Adobe programs that you could actually do this digitally. And I'm like, hey, let's do this. So um like my brother, it took him a while to figure out what he wanted to do. And then with me, it was like easy transition. Like my parents were like, do you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, I'm so passionate about doing this. So they let me pursue graphic design and video editing and all that. So they let me do my own thing and um end up graduating with a bachelor's degree in multimedia. And
Mm.
then I use that stuff for like a bit for like my, simple video editing. I don't have like high advanced video editing, but it's just like simple video editing. But I mostly do like graphic design, which is how you see all those beautiful graphics on the Revo socials. um,
Yes.
but yeah, but that's really cool. You got that award when you were in school, at least.
Yeah. I mean, I did get an award for radio, actually. If I can
Oh,
mention that, I guess I can mention that. I I won the what was it? It's called a Jack Petchy Award for outstanding achievement in radio. So I do have one of those. Though they gave me two for some reason, even though I was supposed to have one. So me and the other person, we both got two, even though we got one.
The more the merrier.
Yeah. I got two
wow.
Jack Petchy awards. Fantastic.
And of course, before we end this, do you do you have any words for Andrew?
Dude, I have no idea how our dynamic became from like strangers to like brother and sister like bonding cuz dang it. It's kind of it's kind of crazy that someone as I don't know if I would count you as professional because you can be at sometimes, but there are also moments when you're absolutely not. I think like I think like back in the day, I never realized you were in that movie, and I'm like, wow, how did I not know this?
Yeah, I like to. I mean, I can be professional, but I like to be myself. I just like to be quirky.
Nothing
Have
wrong
some
with being.
fun. Have some fun. I mean, to be fair, most of the voice actors are like that. They're just like they're professionals, but they're just mucking around behind the scenes too.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's true. Yeah. Any other words too?
It's fun to see you the way you are, and I freaking love that.
That sounds like a song. Some song lyrics right there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew, like it was such a blast to hang out with you in Doom last year for Revo in person. And of course I got to hang out with you in Kelp at Universal Studios Hollywood last year before
Mm.
Revo. And but man, like it's been such a whirlwind of like emotions, because like I think all three of us, we were just like kind of like just strangers to each other, because I remember the first time I interacted with you two was doing that collab skit with Sonic and Amy. And then now, like, here we are now. I think it's like 2 years, right? If I'm remembering that
It
correctly.
was 2 years.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
years of like friendship. Like we went from like strangers to acquaintances to like people just working with each other and then doing that skit, and then we just built up this friendship bond over like a span of 2 years, and then now we're like BFFs, and then we just formed Team Serenity. It's like, whoa, what is this progression? And it's just a whirlwind of emotions, man. And I'm super proud to see you as like a big brother, man. Like
Aw.
like getting to know you, and every time whenever you like need help with something you ask me, I'm like, I feel so honored. um and stuff, and I love you, man. I love you like a it's just a whole lot. Like, I hope to see you in Doom again. Like, it's because seeing you guys for the first time, in person and not virtually, it was just like I was literally like very happy and like almost about to cry, but I'm like, I don't want to cry. um,
Aw.
you
Ain't nothing
know,
wrong with crying, man.
I think I was just like so into the moment. That's why I was just like, I want to cherish this because I don't know when I'll see you guys again in person again. So um
Yeah.
but it's just crazy now that Andrew, that you at a milestone birthday, and you just, and I kind of feel like you're like showing like this other side of you that Doom and I get to see a lot, and we're just like, whoa, where did, like, it was like, we don't remember seeing this part of this other side of you, and it's just, but, and of course, like, happy early birthday, because it's not officially your birthday today, but we are
Yes,
doing this
not
birthday
today.
stream.
My official birthday will be on the Saturday coming up.
Mhm,
Huzzah! I
mhm.
got big
Yeah,
plans. I got big plans that day. I'm
yeah,
hanging
this
out
is
with a
why
bunch of friends, and we're gonna go to an escape room. Got the Crystal Maze, which is a game show over here, which is we do a lot of challenges and stuff, and a big meal. And hopefully there should be 20 of us at the meal, so that's gonna be epic.
Sounds like
wow.
And chocolate cake.
Well,
It's gonna be chocolate cake.
well, duh, there's gonna be
ooh.
cake.
Well, the restaurant actually said, "Oh, the only cake we have that we can give you is chocolate." I was like, "Yes, that's all I need."
You're like, how can
It's also
But
going to have live jazz music. The restaurant, so that's going to be quite cool.
Ooh,
ooh,
experiencing jazz live.
Mm,
wow, you are definitely, like, you are going all out for this birthday this year. It's just
I am.
phenomenal. And like I said, I want to do this birthday stream in tribute to you, Andrew, because you've done so much for me. I want to like celebrate you, because you are a trooper, man. And Doom and I have seen your, that you always put 100 more than 100% in everything you do. You're like so talented as a voice actor. and
Oh,
and you're always making me and Doom laugh. Like, even when I'm kind of like in a like different mood, sometimes you always end up cheering me up when you DM me stuff, and I'm like, oh.
oh,
But yeah, but happy birthday, man. But
thank
you
you.
will but you will be seeing a birthday message from me. um
Oh,
on your actual birthday, but of course, we will have to end it here. But make sure you guys give Andrew a happy birthday in the chat. And
Happy
of
early
course,
birthday, or just give him a happy birthday on that particular, on his like actual birthday. But you know what to do.
yeah. But of course, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the third day of Serenity Spring Festival live streams. And of course, I'm going to tell you week 2 schedule. Tomorrow, I will be hosting a Twitter space later than usual. And it's Convention Memories with myself, Maybella, and Super Dan. And that will be 7:15 p.m. PT, 10:15 p.m. ET. And then on Wednesday, we have an Ask Oma Chow segment. and that will be at 1 p.m. PT, 4 p.m. ET on my YouTube channel. Then this Thursday, we have the Frax Steel's Life of a Sonic Collector live stream, which we are going to dive deep into Frax Sonic deals and his life as a Sonic collector. And that will be at 5 p.m. PT, 8 p.m. ET. And then this Sunday, April 13th, is Legacy of Scooby-Doo Chat Twitter space. So for those who know me, I am a huge Scooby-Doo fan. And we're just going to be having a Twitter space talking about the enduring legacy of this beloved talking dog. And that will be at 2 p.m. PT, 5 p.m. ET. And I just dropped earlier that week 3 schedule is fully confirmed now. So it is on my socials, so be sure to look on my socials on Blue Sky and Twitter, and it's also in my YouTube posts of week 3 schedule for Serenity Spring Festival. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on that bell notifications for upcoming live streams and video content. And yeah, be sure to tune into my upcoming Twitter spaces. They're going to be a lot of fun. I love engaging with you guys, when you guys actually get to speak as well. So be sure to tune into my Twitter spaces, upcoming Twitter spaces, and live streams. Bye, everyone.
Bye.